Hi, my name is Jamie Bott, and today I'm going to take you through a plyometric box jump. In basketball, jumping ability is very important to sport, as sometimes it can be the only way to get the ball. There's going to be a freeze frame before every footage to allow me to explain it further. During this box jump, the athlete needs to land in the middle of the box, on the balls of their foot, so that the athlete won't fall forward or backwards if they land on their toes or their heels. As you can see during that box jump, the athlete swung their arms backwards in the counter movement box jump to allow momentum to jump upwards and forwards. To progress these box jumps, the athlete will jump onto a higher box by increasing the height of the box. As shown again in a second in slow motion, the athlete is producing power in the legs by squatting down and then jumping up as soon as possible, and then landing in the middle of the box to make sure they won't hurt themselves by falling off. The top of the box has been increased in height yet again to progress the box jump even further. This time the athlete jumped quicker to try and compensate for the height of the box to produce power as quickly as they could. The athlete landed on the front of the box, as shown in a second in slow motion, instead of the middle of the box, showing that the box may be a little too high for the athlete to jump on. You want to progress this on. In basketball, jumping is very important because you need to shoot, rebound and block shots. During this box jump, the athlete will do a depth jump afterwards, so there'll be a normal box jump on top, a step off, and then a jump in the air again with minimal contact time on the floor. It'll be shown again in slow motion of the athlete landing on the floor. You want to progress this with a higher box yet again, but you always start again on the lower box height. So once the athlete has landed, they'll make sure they're steady again before they step off. And once they step off, as soon as they land on the floor, they're exploding upwards in the air again, jumping as high as they can with minimal contact time on the floor. This depth jump is going to be shown again, but instead of jumping onto the higher box, he's going to jump onto the lower box, step off and jump onto the higher box. You can do this from a high box to an even higher box, but because this is only a demonstration, the athlete is doing it on lower boxes. This depth jump is going to be shown again, where instead of stepping off, the athlete is jumping off the box. So as you can see, the athlete is using the arms to jump on top of the box. Once the athlete is on top of the box, he's jumped off with minimal contact time on the floor, jumping off into the air and landing on the box. You want to try and land on the middle of the box, as I've talked about earlier. Weight vests can be used throughout all of the jumps in this to add more weight to the body, so you have to produce more power. I'm Jamie Bott, and thanks for watching. Also check out my website. There is a link on there for muscle activation in squatting techniques, and another link for bilateral versus unilateral. Both articles I have made.